We're now broadcasting live down in central London. Welcome onto the channel, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Louis Errington. I'm a freelance independent journalist. So as we see now behind me, the remnants and the end of the Palestine rally is coming up towards Hyde Park. I think the rest of it is already in Hyde Park, unless this could be the first wave of protesters heading and making their way to Hyde Park. But as we see right behind me, they are currently marching down. All the roads are blocked down Hyde Park corner at the moment. There are a lot of TSG vans. I'm counting well over 15 TSG police vans. Yeah, the mood is very tense, and this march has actually gone past the Israelis. I think the Israelis are now still at Parliament Square near towards Westminster. So I'm going to check what's happening with that. And also, I just heard there's also an anti-ULEZ protest taking place at the moment. So I'll see if I head there fairly shortly after this. But we're now down broadcasting right now in central London. As we see there, a lot of police, and they set up some sort of rope. I'll just zoom in quickly. They set up some sort of rope for the protesters. So they sort of they're forced onto one side of the road. So there are cones set up. There are a lot of police right now. But yeah, I don't know if you see. I don't know if it's even picking up on camera. Yeah. So there's a rope, and that cyclist is trying to get through. But yeah, it's a very busy day today. The roads are blocked. I think right now, I'll just zoom in here, there's another wave of Palestine protesters coming through. If you can just see through this gap here right now. We got a good view, quite high up, but I do hear a bit of noise down towards Park Lane, so I should be heading there fairly shortly to see what it's like. But initially, I'll film this lot go past, as the TSG are actually behind them, making sure they stick onto their plan route, and that there are no breakaway groups as such, which does take place sometimes. So yeah, as we see there, I don't know if you can see on camera, just put one in the chat if you can see them just in the distance over there. I'm zooming in right now. Thank you very much, Amanda. That's much appreciated. I hope you enjoy all the content that I'll be covering over the course of this year. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, so there's a group of probably about 1,000 of them just in the distance. They're making their way up towards Hyde Park, but we got a good view. We're on top of this sort of hill, so we're currently at Hyde Park corner at the moment. Yeah, guys, let me just zoom in quickly. They're going to be passing, yeah, they're passing literally right now. I'm just going to try and get a good spot to film them. So currently at the front of it. So they're almost forced onto the other side of the road here. Small group of them, probably about a couple hundred. I'm not sure where they're heading to, but I'm going to try walk up towards Park Lane right now. As you see over here, there are a lot of TSG vans. Countless number. I'm going to walk around a bit, so just bear with, but it's a very busy day. As we see, there's a police helicopter just right above me here, observing what's going on above. It's quite low down, probably about 700 feet maybe. So it's a very busy day. TSG vans lined up just through the archway at Hyde Park Corner. There's a group of them on this side here. So guys, just to reiterate, the main demand from these protesters is for calling for a ceasefire now, and they want the UK government to respond. However, on the other side, on the Israeli side of things, they argue that there cannot be a ceasefire until the hostages are released. So those are two different perspectives from both sides of the argument. But the Israelis were near Piccadilly Circus earlier, and they encountered the Palestinians walk past their small demo. It was a static rally, but they were countering the Palestine protest. So as we see, all the roads are completely blocked off now, and the traffic is sort of bottlenecked onto one side of the road, down towards Knightsbridge. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. We are currently down at Hyde Park Corner, where the Palestine rally has ended up. I think they'll be doing speeches fairly shortly, but a lot of people, as you see behind me, are just walking up through into Hyde Park Corner right now. There's a bit of a crowd just up there, but I'm not too sure in terms of numbers yet, or whether or not there's going to be more people here later, but right now there's a significant number at Hyde Park Corner. So apparently the rally is at the end of the park, so I'm going to walk up. I think that's where they are doing all the speeches as such, but yeah, I'll just see what's happening up there. But there's a small crowd down at Hyde Park Corner right now. So yeah, we're currently walking up.
We'll go to the nearest station.
Hey, hi there, how are you doing? You okay? Nice to see you. How's it been? You okay? Very good to see you, bro. How's it been? Guys, we've got Havas Reflects here, check him out. Mate, I'm so good to meet up with you, honestly.
I know.
I don't.
I saw your broadcast.
Yeah, you saw it, earlier. Did they already march up from already, all of them?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
should we go cover the top of it? Okay, so guys, apparently this is the tail end of the march. I'm with Havas Reflects right now. Yeah, hi everyone. How are you doing? Yeah, on YouTube.
Check out Lewis.
Definitely, yeah.
Used to be another alternative now.
Now Louis Errington on YouTube, yeah. So personal promotion here. Yeah.
Plug it, baby.
Yeah,
Plug
definitely,
away.
yeah. I see you got the microphone attached to your chest there, but that's so useful. I'm charging my phone at the moment, so guys, the sound quality might get better throughout the stream because I'm charging my phone at the moment, just getting all the battery set up, and then we'll connect the mic in afterwards. Yeah, that's really useful. Yeah, guys, we got a double stream. We got a streaming standoff here, in fact.
Stream on stream.
Stream on stream. Yeah,
This stream on
guys,
stream
check out
crime
Havas
should
Reflects.
stop.
Yeah, and you were originally Banksy style live.
Yes, I was.
You still do that?
I still
Or-
have the
yeah.
channel. The channel is heavily shadow banned, so that's why I started Harvest Reflex. Harvest Reflex. Hopefully, it will be more YouTube friendly, shall we say?
Hopefully, yeah.
Family friendly.
Fingers crossed, yeah. I mean, TikTok, you're quite limited in what you have to post. Like, guys, we're also on TikTok here, so check me out on TikTok. We posted this video the other day from this other rally on the 23rd, I think, and it went absolutely viral. So go check out TikTok. Let's try and get to 50k on there. And also, if you enjoyed this stream, go share it with your friends and family. As we are the media, we cover everything authentically in an unbiased, apolitical perspective, rather than taking sides. We just show what's happening on the streets, and if it does kick off, we show that, so everything as such. But go check it out. But as we see, there are a lot of people here. I'm not too sure on numbers. The Met Police yesterday have estimated this rally could have had up to probably around between 1,000 to 20,000. So it's a very huge range of numbers. But yeah, there are a lot of people here. The back of it is currently at Hyde Park Corner. The front of it is towards Speaker's Corner, and that's where it gets heated every Sunday. So yeah, that's classic kicking off Central sometimes. Yeah, my favourite spot to cover every Sunday. Like, guys, if you have the time, come to Speaker's Corner.
Yes.
Like you can see me and Havas there, and also you can see other people preach. It's
all the Dawa gangs.
all the everyone basically. But yeah, it's
the Muslims, they go
literally.
head to head.
Also, Danny Shine as well. He's
Danny Shine.
one of my favourites too. Danny Shine is a top man.
Individual.
Top bloke, I rate him.
Comic.
So guys, as we see in the distance, there are a lot of TSG. Should we just head this way because that's probably quickest? So there's a lot of TSG, and this protest has a restriction to end at a certain time, finish the speeches at a certain time, leave the park in an orderly fashion. So there are a lot of police around the area, a lot of riot police with their helmets. So they're known as the Territorial Support Group of the Met Police, and they're basically the equivalent. They're called the muscle of the Met. I can see a lot of them in the distance. I don't know if I can pick that up on camera just yet, but zoom. To be fair, my zoom's quite good. It's like, and my camera stick too. It's really long, nice and long.
I have to. I've got one in the bag. I just didn't think I'm going to need it, so I didn't like hook it up. Even though this extends as well. Extends a few more. But I just wanted to keep it light because I want to do the video.
Yeah.
And I walked all the way from
Really?
Trafalgar to here. Yeah.
Jeez. Wait, did you see anything happen at Trafalgar or not much?
Well,
because I was thinking of going to cover the
I was
anti-Ulas.
actually against. I was at the anti-Ulas.
Yeah.
I was also at what's it called? The counter protesters and the protesters.
Yeah,
so I
everything.
covered them.
Yeah.
I was with Maya 2C
Is
and
Maya
Buster.
still around the area?
No, he left for the Ulas guys.
Yeah.
Before the protest, before all the marches were finished. So he figured it's just boring and it's gonna be.
Yeah, guys, we're just near Speaker's Corner. Up in the distance, there's a group of about a couple thousand, maybe 5,000 or so, and then the end of the march is still walking up this way. So they're going to be doing speeches, and they have to end at a certain time, but that should be quite interesting because we'll see how many actually leave then in an orderly fashion even.
Stragglers, and it'll take a while, but most of it I think is
for the most part it should be quite good.
Should be all right. But to be honest, for the amount of people, I think a lot of people have already left. Because
really? Yeah, I was going to say.
People that were marching past
insane.
Where I was. This isn't. I don't know. Maybe it's because the space here is so big.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like many.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Reminds me of 420 even.
I thought it was. I don't know. I would say a good 100,000 people.
Really? And then now it's brought down to like 5,000.
Yeah.
Maybe even 20,000. I don't know.
Exactly.
Could be massive.
Guys,
as we see in the distance there. Yeah, we're walking towards this long line of Palestinian protesters.
I was covering that. I was covering the whole section for so long. My gimbal ran out of battery.
Really? Oh, so you're using the stick?
Without a gimbal, it's so shaky, and it's like watching the Blair Witch Project.
That's why I use on my phone. I tend to. It's stabilization, automatic stabilization mode, and it works really well.
Live streaming
Sorry.
So that kicks in with
live streaming. Yeah. So it's literally like you could see the. It looks like I'm using a gimbal right now.
Yeah.
Or like it looks like a drone.
What application do you use for live streaming?
It's called Prism Live Studio.
I'm on Prism as well.
Really?
So it's got to be in the settings. I've got to go into.
Could be somewhere in the settings. I put it on auto, so my phone doesn't not handle it.
Yeah. I got to check it
out. Let me check if Roy is around.
Across America took to the streets.
Signal. Someone said signal. Guys, put one in the chat if you can hear me properly.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the internet might be funny. Hopefully not.
I think I might be losing signal.
I'll just double check because we're literally in a park area and it doesn't really tend to work. Yeah, trees around, all sorts. Yeah, just put one in the chat if the stream's fine.
Guys.
Yeah.
Let me know if
the stream's. Okay, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, at least we still got the stream.
Guys, just let me know if there's buffers and those because around here is a bad signal area.
Yeah.
We're out in the middle of the park.
Yeah, we're literally in the centre of it.
I do actually have my GoPro.
Yeah. You could use that too. GoPros are really good for getting more sort of 180-degree angles.
Exactly, you get wider angle, and
so
also
wide,
I don't need to worry about signals and stuff. I just record it and upload it afterwards. But for now,
you could try and get to the front even and film from there if that's better. Guys, I think Busker, I'm not too sure where he is, but I think he's covering Horse Guards Parade on TikTok, so if you want to see that stream as well, go check him out on TikTok. He does lives all the time down there and is very dedicated to filming there, which is very much respectable. But yeah, we're at Hyde Park near Speaker's Corner. There seems to be a decent crowd here, decent amount in terms of numbers, but it's probably smaller than what it was back at Parliament Square. So that's where it started. It's echoing throughout the whole park.
But let's not be discouraged by the silence of those in power. History has shown us that when oppressors know they are losing, they turn to suppressing our civil liberties and to curtailing our right to free speech and protest. We see it in dictatorships and oppressive regimes all over the world.
A lot of people here still.
To see it here in the
still decent amount.
There are those who would want to ban our marches, who want to ban our calls for justice, and who want to silence our calls for this genocide to stop.
I might zoom into the TV screen there. I can't get too close
to end. But we will not be intimidated. We will be silent!
Okay.
To the students, the young, the elderly, to all of those of you here today, let us continue our movement against genocide.
Yeah, guys, I'm just taking over for a second.
Let us organize.
We got a streaming standoff here. We got 2 streams in one. This is Havis's channel, this is my channel here, so yeah, this is a streaming standoff almost.
Diverse and sanctioned until the perpetrators of genocide and those who are complicit are held accountable. Let us never forget the power that lies within us.
Yeah, I'll check where Buster is right now.
In our commitment to building a world
send a message.
where all people can live in freedom.
Thank you, sir.
No worries, no worries. It's fine, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, I am.
Yeah, we're near Speaker's Corner right now.
Our next speaker is here today on behalf of NAMO,
Yeah.
a movement
Speakers over
of
there.
Jewish people in the UK seeking to end their community's
I mean, if they
support
start debating
for
counter-protesters,
apartheid
then it is
and
Speaker's Corner itself.
Please give a very
Turns
warm
into
welcome
one.
to Emily Stevenson.
Okay, we're at the thick of it now. Yeah, just let me know if there's anything going on at Trafalgar Square, because I can always head there from Speaker's Corner. It's just down the road, so I could walk there or just take the tube. So let me know if there's anything happening at Trafalgar Square. I might be back and forth. So yeah, guys, I might be back and forth between places because I heard there's a bit of stuff going on in Trafalgar Square. The anti-ULEZ protest taking place, and also there's the Israeli counter-protest as well. So there's various ones taking place. So I'm going to be going back and forth. I'll try my best, but we're here now. We're going to cover this for a bit. And if you guys have any updates, do please put them on in the live chat, as that'd be much appreciated. Because it'll probably take 10-15 minutes for me to go from each location. There are 3 different spots. One near Piccadilly Circus, obviously Trafalgar Square, and then this place too. So yeah, we'll be all over central London this afternoon. And yeah, if you have any updates on what's going on, do put them in the live chat. That would be much appreciated. Thank you, everyone.
Today and on every day.
Got some competition here, guys. Look, mainstream media competition. This is some competition. Yeah.
Forgive me if I get emotional.
Yeah.
It's something I've never admitted publicly.
Yeah.
The only time I feel
Yeah.
unsafe on these marches
Sure. I
is
might
when we are up against aggressive Zionist counter-protesters.
Because then if it kicks off, then we'll know where to go. It's not
The
just
only
if
time I feel
I can't
unsafe.
leave.
Yeah, you gotta
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin my makeup.
Plus I don't get
The only time I feel unsafe on these marches as a person who has survived rape is when I see violent counter-protesters who regularly send me death and rape threats, co-opting the memory of the Holocaust and co-opting the violence done against women in order to aid and abet a genocide. That is the only time that I feel unsafe. I do not feel unsafe when I stand in solidarity with everyone on these marches. We are not unsafe. We are welcomed, we are celebrated, and we are loved here. I wish we didn't have to march. I wish we weren't here 7 months in. I wish we weren't seeing mass graves being dug up. I wish we weren't seeing visions of Srebrenica 30 years on. But we are, and we're here, and we aren't going anywhere. Free, free. Thank you, Emily. Please give it up again for Emily and the Jewish blog. Thank you. Now, our next speaker is a Palestinian-American comedian, professor, and activist. Please make some noise for Amma Zaher.
Hello, London. I am joining you today from America, and while I am ashamed to be American, I am so honored to be with all of you here today. And my voice as a Palestinian is to say today, the biggest lie they tell about us is that we are a people full of hate. Do we hate people for who they are? No, we love everybody. We hate occupation, we hate apartheid, we hate racism. We love, and as a Palestinian today, it's important for me to say that I love my Irish brothers and sisters, that I love my Lebanese brothers and sisters protecting the north of our country, that I love our Yemeni brothers and sisters who put a little toll plaza in the Red Sea, that I love our South African brothers and sisters who fought in the court of justice, and that we love the students in America standing up. And I say to them, as I say to all of you here today, I am very honored to be with all of you and my fellow enemies of the state. Yes, they might think that we are enemies of the state, but there is no shame in that. Martin Luther King was an enemy of the state. Malcolm X was an enemy of the state. Nelson Mandela was an enemy of the state. Cesar Chavez was an enemy of the state. The prophets Jesus and Muhammad were enemies of the state. There is no shame in saying who we are. We stand here today as the people who hold the truth. And that is what all of you share here today when you stand up for Palestine. This is not complicated. They try to tell you it's complicated. It is not. In Palestine, we have a city square named after Nelson Mandela. In Israel, they have a settlement named after Balfour. This is not complicated. There are separate roads for Arabs and Jews. When they march down the street, they say death to Arabs. When we march down the street, we say free, free Palestine. This is not complicated. And so our message as people around the world, and especially me, to Genocide Joe, in fact, let's let him hear it in London. Genocide Joe! Our message is that November is coming. You think you can scare us with Donald Trump? We have survived 75 years of genocidal Israel. 4 more years of that idiot Trump does not scare us at all. And our last message to Israel is that we are not going anywhere. They are trying to get rid of us today. They've been trying to get rid of us for 75 years. And we are not going anywhere. You meet Palestinians around here, they have 5, 6, 7, 8 kids. They drop bombs, we drop babies. So we are not going anywhere. You find a Palestinian back home, you tell him how many kids you have. He says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You say, how old are they? He says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are not going anywhere. The hospitals in Gaza today are full of our martyrs, but 9 months from now, they will be full of our mothers having more children. And so we are full of love and truth. Look at the person next to you and tell them thank you for coming today. Now look at the person next to you and tell them I'm proud of you. Now look at the person next to you and tell them I love you. Tell them again,
I'm going to try
you.
extend the camera tripod so that I can get a view of the crowd.
Free, free Palestine!
Once again, give it up for Ahmed. I have some good news. We still have more people joining the march, and we estimate there are around 200,000 of us protesting in the streets today. Our next speaker is a British Palestinian journalist and independent parliamentary candidate for Ealing North. Please give a warm welcome to Sameh Habib.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here today. I was born in the Gaza Strip. I came here as a refugee. Before I came to this march, I spoke to my family in the Gaza Strip, and they have another message for you. They're still strong, defiant, resilient. They will never give up their fight. As a British Palestinian, I suffered the injustice when I lived in the Gaza Strip, and I still suffer it here with this government, with this opposition, which enabled this ongoing genocide in the Gaza Strip. Both of the Labour government both of the Conservative government and the Labour Party are involved in this ongoing genocide. I decided to run for the Parliament simply to resist and to rebel against the Labour Party.
Well, that's really long.
Therefore, me and many other independent candidates are putting their name forward to defeat Labour in many seats across this country. Both of Labour and Conservatives are involved in the ongoing genocide in Gaza. We have to show them that we can get them out of the House of Commons soon in the next general election. Make sure next week in the mayor election to also vote against both Conservatives and Labour Party. We have many choices when we go out to cast our voices. Make sure not to vote for any of those parties. The Labour Party that we always vote for and we give our votes for granted is no longer the party we once believed in. It's an unprincipled party that is held hostage to the donors. And recently, one of the Labour donors is an individual and a company that supported apartheid in South Africa. Make sure in the next general election not to vote for Conservatives and not for the Labour Party. Thank you.
Now, one of the most insidious ways in which Israel defends its genocide is through what is widely known as pinkwashing. Our next group have devoted themselves to smashing through this lie, to uplifting the voices of LGBTQ+ Palestinians who have absolutely no doubt that their enemy is the Israeli occupation and that their friends are those of us in the global solidarity movement. So please welcome Jack from Queers for Palestine.
Hello, London! We are here following the call of Palestinian Liberation Organization Queers in Palestine to strike, to boycott, to interrupt business as usual, and to demand an end to the occupation of Palestine. Here in Britain and around the world, LGBTQ people have been on the front lines these past 7 months opposing genocide. This week, we called on Ali Alexander and the BBC outside their headquarters to boycott the Eurovision Song Contest and to end the BBC's dishonest, genocide-enabling coverage. Queerness for us is about the struggle to be free from all oppression. And we know that imperialist and Zionist oppression harm us all. As trans-Palestinian activist Yazan Zaza has said, Palestine is the epitome of placelessness and the beating heart of worldwide struggle. It is the most queer. Around the world, this is why queer and trans people are standing up. We share pain and joy with our Palestinian siblings of all genders and sexualities. We know our history. We know that the British Empire is the world's largest exporter of anti-gay, anti-trans laws. And we know our present. We know what it means to be denied healthcare, safety, and a passport. Here in Britain, trans people in particular right now knows what it means to have our families, our lives, and our right to self-determination be under attack. That is why so many of us are here today. Marching alongside you these past 7 months, I have never felt safer or more proud to be an openly gay and transgender man here in the streets of London. It is an honor and a joy to stand together for the greatest liberation struggle of our time. None of us is free until all of us are free. When we say Queers for Palestine, You say no pride in genocide. Queers for Palestine. Thank you very much.
Make some noise for Queers for Palestine. Our final speaker for today is another man who needs no introduction. He's the director of the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, at the heart of organising today's march. Please give a very warm welcome to Mr. Ben Jamal.
Thank you. Friends, I want to thank you all again for coming here 200,000 strong. Now whenever we rally in Hyde Park, I am reminded of the fact that the very first rally for Palestine in Britain took place here in Hyde Park in March 1921. A delegation of Palestinians who had come to Britain seeking the overthrow of the Balfour Declaration organised that rally. How do I know that? Well, I know that because the secretary to that delegation who spoke at that rally was my great uncle. 100 years of Palestinians in Hyde Park calling upon the British government for justice. Friends, despite everything you have heard in the media this week, this is not a march fueled by hate. It is a march fueled by love. It is a march fueled by the love that is at the heart of solidarity. A recognition that an injustice against anyone, anywhere, is an injustice to everyone, everywhere. A love rooted in a belief in the dignity of all human beings. A love that leaves us to be unified in our struggles against racism, recognising that if you are an anti-racist, then you must stand in opposition to the apartheid of the State of Israel and the ideology of Zionism that claims that between the river and the sea, only one people, Jewish people, have rights and the Palestinians have none at all. That is the same love that is leading students across the US right now to occupy their campuses and call for divestment from the companies supporting Israel's oppression. And friends, it is that love and those principles which lead us to condemn our government, which has become part of the axis of genocide. A government that continues to sell weapons to Israel, even as Israel uses starvation as a weapon of war, and even as right now in Gaza, mass graves are being uncovered, Palestinians being exhumed with their hands tied behind their back. So friends, your protests are building a movement that is bringing the people with us and piling the pressure on the political establishment. So we do not stop. The pro-Israel voices across the political establishment are waiting for you to stop. They are waiting for you to get tired, to go back to your homes and leave the Palestinian people isolated. Are you tired? Are you ready to stop? Are you ready to stop marching? Are you ready to stop boycotting? We do not stop because our Palestinian brothers and sisters will not stop. They will endure. They will prevail. They will rise again from the midst of destruction as they have always done. They know that the struggle is long, as my great uncle Shibley knew that the struggle would be long. So finally, let us be inspired by by the words of Ghassan Abu Sitta to students in Glasgow. He said this: when the experience of powerlessness is at its most acute, when history seems at its most bleak, that is when the determination to think like a human being, creatively and courageously, matters the most. It is your world to fight for. It is your tomorrow to make. We will own tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a Palestinian day. So friends, let us work with our Palestinian brothers and sisters to build that new tomorrow, to welcome the day when the walls of apartheid, like the walls of Jericho, finally come tumbling down, and when the sun will finally rise over a free Jerusalem, over a free Haifa, and over a free Gaza. Free, free! Free, free! Free, free! Thank you.
Now, we said that was the last speaker, but we have one last act for you. Please give a very warm welcome to Palestinian Musical Collective with a formidable following right across the globe. We're very, very lucky to have him with us today. 47 Soul!
Try ring basket.
Good evening, London.
Yeah, basket, whereabouts are you?
Assalamu alaikum, sisters, brothers, supporters of Palestine. We're 47 Soul. A decade ago, we moved here to London, started what we call the Shamstip music movement, and started touring around all over the world, uplifting the voice of the oppressed everywhere under any type of colonialism, and trying to find the connections between our struggle and other struggles in the world. As you can imagine, as Palestinian people, we are no different. We come from families of martyrdom, administrative detention, imprisonment, once, twice, and now 3 times displaced families. In fact, some of our team members, friends, families with us here today have lost their houses and loved ones in Gaza. And of course you can add to that things that we are sure our friends you are familiar with, like shadow banning and content removal. But we just want to say that we are very grateful to be amongst you in London, where the voice of Palestine is loud and clear. Please do continue your demands for an immediate ceasefire. Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Okay, let's run this. This next one is going to be a special one, just for you, London. You're going to be the first to hear it. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, yes, yes. سمعونا الصوت يا بوانهم. Check, check. Ha.
Do you want to maybe meet at Speaker's Corner?
Put your hands up, London, for freedom.
I've been streaming it, not again.
songs that got removed from YouTube. We're still investigating why. If you know that, hands
Let's go. Sorry? He doesn't want to go too far in case they surround him. I mean, I don't blame him, to be fair.
He knows what he looks like.
Yeah, they do. They know what's there. Yeah, they know me too.
Oh, the boy. Oh, yeah, your face, obviously. But me, maybe. But everyone does
You've been great. Salamu alaikum.
I need a chair.
Free.
I need one of those portable chairs.
Free.
That's what I mean. I had one on Sunday. I bought these camping chair things where they fall. Problem is, it's a bit of a...
London, make some noise for the legends of 47 Soul! Thank you so much to each and every one of you who has joined us today on the 30th anniversary of a free South Africa to call for freedom and justice in Palestine. On Wednesday, May the 1st, millions of people around the world will celebrate Workers' Day. Palestinian workers have asked us to take action in our workplaces, calling for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. And then on May the 4th and the 11th, please join your nearest Palestine Solidarity Campaign branch at local actions that will be taking place across the country. All the information for these can be found on the Palestine Solidarity Campaign social media. And then finally, on May the 18th, we will be back with another national demonstration.
Well, you got on Fox.
On May the 18th, we will commemorate 76 years of ongoing Nakba and come together to call for an end to Israel's system of genocide, apartheid and oppression.
Incredible.
So please, when you go home today, leave safely, leave through one of the many exits. Please remember to take all of your things with you. Remember to take all of your children with you.
King's Cup.
To the left.
Talking with Pascal here.
Yeah, if I've got this right, to the left is Marble Arch. What? Sorry, so your right is Marble Arch. In front of me is Bond Street.
Open some room.
That way is Hyde Park Corner. So please spread out. These demonstrations cost us so much money to put on. So please, if you've got some spare cash, donate. There'll be lots of donation points on your
way up, we'd really appreciate that. And finally, raise your flags, raise your placards, raise your banners one last time as we say, from the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! And in our thousands, in our millions! Thank you very much, please stay safe, and we will see you again on May the 18th.
May the 18th is too long. I'm supposed to do no content till then. Content over everything. I was getting crap like crazy today. Did you? Me too, really? Because I had this isotopic just run into the and you were the guys in the the one that was got through.
Guys, I'm going to head up and just film over there the drums. I'm going to go head up and just film the drums over there for a bit. Just get some decent content, yeah. Yeah. Should we just come back here as a meet spot? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go up because, yeah, we literally get lost in this area. Oh, cool. Take it easy then. Yeah. We're now broadcasting live down in central London in Hyde Park. Welcome onto the channel. So as you see, this is where the Palestine protest has ended up, here at Hyde Park near Speaker's Corner. And as we see behind me there, drums. There are a lot of people as well who were at the protest today. There are a lot of TSG as well. Their dispersal time to leave is around 5 p.m. So within the next 40 minutes, we'll see what happens. But as we see, there are drums just in front of me, so I'll just cover that for a bit. You might need to mute the volume if it's too loud. gonna get the mic. Yeah, sure. You know what? Here's some gloves as well. I'll be back once. Yeah. Thank you so much. Because I'm gonna do it. Okay, guys, I'm now connected to the mic. Put one in the chat if you can hear me well. Yeah, just put one in the chat. That'll be much appreciated. Benny Hill, welcome onto the live. I'm just gonna quickly sort something out. Yeah, just put one in the chat if you can hear me. Actually. Yeah, so put one in the chat. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try to do this interview. Be 2 seconds, guys. Okay, guys, so we are now broadcasting down at Hyde Park. Do you want to say a few words to the camera, sir? Okay, so would you mind telling my viewers what your day has been like and your experience out of the Palestine march?
Well, I mean,
if that's okay, yeah.
Sure. I mean, we've been here for 6.5 months, just calling for a ceasefire, just to stop the bombing. And unfortunately, our government, the UK establishment, the US establishment are complicit. They fully support this genocide, the war crimes. And the dirty game they play, the hypocritical way that they played this game from the very get-go. They created a state on my land, Palestine. I am from Palestine, I am from Jaffa. I don't belong in England. I always say this, that we do not want to be here. For all the racists that keeps telling us to go back to our countries, we would love to. It is the reason why we're here. We are protesting to stop the occupation, okay, and actually get freedom for our land. Get freedom for our people that have been suppressed for 75 years. Murdered, slaughtered, children, 15,000 children in 6 months has been murdered by this country, so-called country, that our country supports, our tax money goes towards. And we are here to say, not in our name. Never, ever we will stay complicit and quiet. We will make sure the whole of this country and the Western public opinion is fully in our favor as it is. Because this country, this rigged country, is not a democracy. If it was a democracy, they would follow the public opinion and actually get a ceasefire in place. But they are not a democracy. It's a rigged system. They lie to us all the time through Brexit, through NHS. Everything has been a failure, from the Conservatives to even, it's not even like going to get any better from Keir Starmer. So I'm afraid we need a revolution. This is what we need. We need a new system, a new parliament that actually works for the public, you know, and listens to our concerns. And these concerns are not just little concerns. 15,000 murdered children is a massive thing. It will not go unforgotten. And don't think the children of the people who have been murdered as well, or the parents or the family are going to stay quiet out of this. There's obviously going to be repercussions for any murder that happens or blood being spilled. Someone's going to be accountable. Netanyahu will be accountable. Sunak will be accountable. And so would Biden be Netanyahu. Lastly, I want to salute my people in Palestine. You have been steadfast from the very get-go. From the very beginning, we Palestine will not exist without the resistance in Gaza especially, and Palestine and all over the world. The Palestinians now, their existence is actual resistance. This is how far we got. And unfortunately, the world has failed us, but we will never lose. We will win. We have won. And free Palestine.
Now, we know there are a lot of police here. Are you worried that in the next 10-15 minutes that they might come in and try to prevent this from taking place?
I mean, the police, of course, under the influence of the government and Zionists, of course, have been trying to shut down the protests. I don't understand why. Again, is this a democracy? Isn't this a democracy? What can we do? Our family have been slaughtered. The minimum we can do, the moral duties that we have, is to protest. It's a fundamental right, and that's something they want to stop us. Using the police force, I'll be honest with you, I mean, look at us here. There's nothing but love and peace. We're calling for peace. We believe we will win. We want peace. We want an end of this occupation. We don't want the war. You brought the war to us. You brought Israel in my land. And as a consequence, you think actually you can get away from it? This is my land that has to be returned, and it will be returned. Free Palestine.
Thank you so much for your time on camera. Really good talking to you. My name is Louis. Thank you. So guys, that was an interview with one of the Palestinian protesters. His main message is that there should be a ceasefire now, and the UK government should respond. But yeah, as we see behind me, there's a crowd of about a couple dozen of the protesters, and the police are around the area. You never know, they might come in at around 5 o'clock and try to disperse them, but we're not too sure at the moment. They're just over there in the distance. I'm counting about a couple, but yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to disconnect the mic just to show what's going on. Otherwise the sound quality won't be as loud. So you might have to mute it if it's too loud on your end. But yeah, thank you guys. Cheers, man. Legend.
Okay, it looks like...
Thank you so much, Benny Hill. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm just going to disconnect the mic because I'm not interviewing right now. So I'm just going to film what's going on and see if anything takes place. The time is 10 to 5, and in 10 minutes I think there's going to be some sort of dispersal order in place for them, but I'll have to just double check that. But yeah, for now I'm going to disconnect the microphone and put back on the normal volume.
Let me just, guys, there is a protest tomorrow at 10 Downing Street. Please come at 3 o'clock. It's the Iranians protesting.
So the Iranian protest tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Okay, I'll try to cover that myself as well.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I told Maya as well.
Yeah, you spoke to Maya, yeah. I think
I'm plugging it everywhere.
Yeah, guys, tomorrow we'll be broadcasting a bit of Speaker's Corner before the protest at Downing Street.
Cover the whole morning
I mean, in the summer holidays, like, we're going to go fast sometimes. There's this really good bar called Beer One. Yeah, they literally do.
It's
it's a chain. It's so good. And the bartenders basically slap they hit the wall and beat with the music. It sounds incredible. It's so active. I feel like I'm living under a massive rock.
I think so. I think because the liaison guys moved in. The liaison guys moved in. Yeah, look. The liaisons are like asking us.
Guys, as we see, the crowd has moved on, or the vast majority of the crowd has moved on. The hardcore might remain.
Making their way in.
Yeah. You never know the hardcore.
Say, you don't have to go home, but you can stay here.
Disappointment, just disappointment.
Bar.
We've still got 4 minutes to be finished. Yeah, we've still got 4 minutes. Let me check Twitter. Check updates, notifications. Because they're posting everything on this thread. Yeah, the TSG.
My hair.
Guys.
They must, you know, let's stay an extra 15 minutes and let know what might happen. Then we can just keep the camera like this.
We're going to keep it going. 3 minutes to 5. It looks like 5 o'clock was. Yes, guys and girls, it looks like they're kind of leaving, although there's a few people who are hanging out a little bit more. The big key is still with us.
The big key?
So I have no idea what that means. But that is still here, so I guess when the big key goes, everyone moves. It ain't over till the big key sings.
The big key stays. Yeah. Maybe it's a key to...
Key to my heart.
Key to the house.
That's what it is.
Key to
the key of London.
Yeah, the key of
London.
London.
To the city. I don't know. Yeah, these guys.
This is near Speaker's Corner at Hyde Park, just a couple hundred meters away from Speaker's Corner. It's fairly.
Beginning to look.
All right, everyone, let's stop making our way back.
It looks like it's all going to end peacefully and disappointingly. Hanging around just they've distance not to be antagonistic, and they've sent in the blue guys to.
They're the French.
They're the liaison. They're the soft. They're the ones to soften them up. They're the carrot. They're the stick. Carrot. Stick. If you don't take the carrot, they'll send in the stick. Literally and figuratively. So yeah, it's all happening. It's all wrapping up now. It's all wrapping up.
We're going to keep streaming because we are the media. We do.
Exactly. Listen to Louis. We are the media. We are the only trusted media that's left. Show it to you unedited, unfiltered, in all its glory. Edited and unfiltered.
Authentic.
That's just they sent in the plastic.
I never accepted that I am PSC or
I don't know. You know, Uncle Omar didn't need me last week. He tried to knee me in the back. And he missed that hit me in the heart.
Seriously? Uncle Omar? Wait, speaker's problem?
Yeah.
Really? Was he arrested?
Well, no. What happened was he was chucked out the hall because some fight began with him involved. He was hitting some guy with a stick.
Really?
It's on soap. And then he was outside, sitting outside a bus stop. I went out because someone stole some other. You know those guys who have the ladder and the Israeli flag? Someone stole their flag and ran off with it. And I was chasing the guy who picked this was last Sunday, yeah? I know. I was like, Louis, this is your bread and butter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I followed the guy, tried to follow him out. And then I followed him out, and Uncle Omar was there. And I thought he was just joking and all that. And I was like, you khanzir. He calls me khanzir, which is I think a swear word, but I don't know what it means. Anyway, and then he came up to me. What do you say? What do you say? And then he went for a knee. What the hell, man? I thought we were just bantering. And then he hit me in the thigh, and I just sort of backed off. And I was like, stay back, because I was ready to. Yeah.
Straight along, really.
It's just because he's old and.
Halfway and then that way.
He's Uncle Jimmy. It's weird. Weird situation. It's like, why are you attacking me? Me and you have banter all the time. I know we don't. It's like a frenemy situation. But either way, I don't want to kick the shit out of some old fat guy.
I mean, we have like how many minutes until 2 minutes. Let me check if anything is going on. Are they going to say something? Or are they going to speak in a megaphone? Chill here for a bit. It's relaxing. Let me check Twitter.
In that case, it's very fitting for us.
Speeches that was updated Twitter. But that was more. There's a lot of. Did you go to
No, you were there, I saw you, but no.
Yeah, but I was covering it, but not much happened.
It was good to, but the problem was I don't know where you were, but the connection was really bad.
Yeah. Everywhere was busy, there's buffering, like loads of people, 50,000 they say. All everywhere, even it was literally everywhere, 50,000 or so people.
I don't know why your stream was so...
I don't know, I had to just because I think they jammed the signal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I'm getting a good connection or bad connection.
We're going to have to check if anyone else is
getting 29 frames per second, 40,000 kilobits a second. So connection is good.
Connection, yeah. Let me just check if there's anyone else live around this area. Everyone seems to be live.
We make it back to Moscow.
Yeah, we could. No, we could.
Should we end this?
Probably another couple of minutes, maybe.
guys. We're
going to keep you guys entertained on here. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to keep the live going. For a brief
in case. You don't want to miss it. You know, Street Life was following this as well. Really? He was live following. He was in front of the march.
And then he stopped.
But I don't know where he went. He probably packed it up. He was probably
right at the front.
Yeah, he would normally go right at the front, and he probably packed it up when that finished.
Who's that guy there with the crutches? He looks quite well known. Should I interview him? You know the guy with the crutches? Yeah, that's the old guy in the crutches. Yeah. Is he famous? Apparently he is. Probably on Twitter, maybe. I don't think he's conservative. Maybe workers.
I'm going to get arrested away. No, this takes 5 hours to get arrested. That's a few hours. Yeah, it takes 4 years.
Around the scenery here, completely empty, but there's only this small group, and they have been asked and directed by the Met to leave this area or stop what they're doing. We're not sure we're going to stay here. You know what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow? Maybe filming changing of the guards by live streaming it.
Is that happening at what time?
It happens you need to arrive at 8
a.m.
really early. I'm going to be, I need to like down a coffee before that, but I tend to, and it happens.
I gotta have to get up at 6 a.m.
They're moving people. Interesting to see this. They're moving.
When the key goes, the key is that's the key.
That's the key.
The key is the key.
The key to stay in the park, even. The key to Hyde Park. There's still a decent amount of people here.
Well, actually, James, it is on office with
Guys, this is the key in the middle, as we see. The key to Hyde Park. The key to Hyde Park. The key to stay in the park. Once that leaves, I think everyone leaves.
They lock it with that key.
They lock it with that key. It's actually the police's property. The police are going to use that to shut the gates. As we see now, they're telling people to go home. I mean, who couldn't be asked, I don't care. Get to have a better thing to do like this, It's quite fun to be fair. Go home and start drinking up.
Fish and chips now, people. Fish and chips.
It's time to go home, folks. Thank you very much.
So the bouncers are telling us we have to go. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Go to the pub if that's the home. Pub is now.
That's it. Party's over. Bouncers are shooing you home. Bouncers have come out. Final orders have been in. You gotta go home. You don't have to be here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. All right, guys.
Let's keep it going though. Okay, yeah, 100%. You never just
I did see one guy get arrested at the council protesters. I did. Well, I filmed him going, being frog washed to the van. But I don't even know why they arrested him.
Oh look, they're taking the key with them.
The key is going.
We can film them leave the park maybe just to get some scene sort of content.
I'm not even looking at the key. There we go. Okay, the key is leaving. The key is leaving.
Just go start doing rugby things inside their store.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's all over.
It's all over. Unless they do a breakaway march.
And then they start gathering all of that.
They start going down towards it. Yeah. That's Nick. Nick. Here's Corbin's friend. Hi there, how are you? Nice to see you. How have you been? You okay? Very good to see you. Yeah.
I've seen Shane.
I haven't seen Shane. I don't know where Shane is.
Pierce is coming.
No, Pierce is on his way.
Yeah. Oh, you just spoke to
so's Christmas.
Sorry?
So's Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So is when did he contact you?
He didn't contact me. Yeah.
Oh, he's repeating that.
It's too bad.
As long as you feel.
Your phone? He commute. Yeah.
Should have been here like an hour ago.
Yeah, good, thank you.
How's your day been so far?
Very good, thanks. Got really
That's
good
quite a
live
good
broadcast.
setup.
Yeah, I attached it to like a proper microphone and everything.
Oh, is that the microphone there?
Yeah, so that's the mic. It's in the bag because I'm just showing what's happening. But whenever I interview people, yeah, it's obviously really good. I'm on YouTube as an independent, so yeah, just go around the country.
I have no idea what they're that way.
Yeah, I just got 10k recently on my YouTube.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, built it.
Yes, I'm the person's brand. So definitely, yeah. And I mean, a lot of independent channels have become popular recently because they rely on us. The mainstream media rely on us for content and footage. One of my videos, King Charles Street, was the footage of the Hyde hashtag. He was the Israeli protest.
Things escalated. Let's say the Albanians or the Turks carrying 1,000 people and killed 300, like they said happened on the 7th.
1 million views.
Does that mean
they stole my footage, so I'm following up with small claims to get them. I'll share the footage, I still have it. Yeah, today's been fairly good with the coverage. I arrived quite late, so I got some of them into the park and then
does that mean you bought them houses?
Just trying to look for it. It was like back in October last year. We literally marched out. Could be as an upload.
It's done.
I interviewed all sorts.
It is done.
It's a while back. Yes, too many videos almost. Yeah. So I interviewed all sorts of people. I met Jeremy Paxman the other day. Outside because he was doing a petition for the park movers and shakers. It's quite sad because he's changed a lot. He has Parkinson's disease and dementia. Yeah, but I did give him some airtime on my own camera. Yeah, it was with the Hyde. Yeah, it's this one. They basically now have adverts on all their videos because I also recently. It's this footage, so it's the one. My channel name used to be called Nominal Times, but I changed it to be You probably saw this footage when you were reviewing the situation. This guy got attacked. It's quite scary to see. Deep down, I was literally completely crapping myself deep down because it was quite tense. All the protesters were actually so they're just marching down. So then this moment, it all happens. And then they turn around. This was like last year. And that was shared everywhere on Twitter. It was quite horrific to see. And then one of the Palestinian protesters started swearing at me. He thought I was mainstream media, like BBC, so I just stood back and it was quite scary. And this went to GB News, Sky News, everywhere. So, Daily Mail sort of, they even clipped this as like camera shots and they put it on our website, which without my permission. So, small claims quarters, keep it lost awareness. Yeah, definitely. So that was shared everywhere, basically.
PC Cook.
Louis, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You take care now, sir.
Yeah, definitely feel free to sub our channels here. Yeah, Louis Errington.
I'll have a look.
Definitely, yeah. Take care. All the best.
Get
Take care.
home safe,
Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.
Dude, I ended it.
You ended it? Yeah. I'm going to keep it going for a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly wrap up. I'll be 2 seconds. Yeah. Guys, I'm now going to end my live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Louis Errington. I'm a freelance independent journalist. We cover all sorts of stuff in central London. We'll be live again tomorrow at some point, possibly starting with the changing of the guards at Buckingham Palace. Put one in the chat if you'd like to see that, because that's something I haven't really covered before on YouTube, but I have on TikTok many times. But we're also going to be live at Speaker's Corner and also covering a bit of the Iranian protest opposite Downing Street. So stay tuned, click the bell notification button so you stay up to date with future live streams like these in the future, and so you can get notified whenever I go live or upload a new video. The whole thing has ended peacefully. Not much happened. I need to check if anything happened earlier though, but all seems to have been fine from here in Hyde Park when they did all their speeches, and then afterwards everyone left. But we're going to be ending the live stream now. Thank you so much for the moderators for keeping the live chat clean. It's been a pleasure. I'll be live again tomorrow. Stay tuned for more independent journalist coverage of various events in central London. Thank you all once again. I'm going to be wrapping up. See you all and have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. I'll be live again tomorrow. Click the bell notification button once again so you stay updated. See you all later, everyone. Thanks, Princess Angela.